Okay, let's just get right into it. If you're pouring your absolute heart and soul into a brand new channel only to be stuck with totally zero viewership, well, you know exactly how incredibly frustrating that feels. Today, in this explainer, we're going to look really closely at why your channel is trapped in this sort of invisible algorithmic penalty box. And more importantly, we'll break down how to fix it in under 2 minutes based on some truly fascinating insights. Look, let's face the harsh truth here. If you are a beginner creator, there is absolutely nothing more painful or, frankly, more urgent than staring at a giant zero on your latest upload. I mean, you've spent hours conceptualizing, scripting, filming, and editing, right? And when you finally hit that publish button, it literally just feels like you're shouting into an empty void. We've all been there. You find yourself constantly refreshing that analytics dashboard, desperately hoping for just a tiny little spike in that blue line. And when it flatlines, that's when the self-doubt creeps in. You start feeling super frustrated, wondering if your editing is just terrible, or maybe your chosen topics are just plain bad. You honestly start questioning the whole shebang. But actually, scratch that line of thinking. As our guide today, Blue, from the incredibly insightful WhyNoT channel points out, getting zero views is almost never a reflection of your actual video quality. Instead, it's a purely mechanical issue. It's a fundamental communication breakdown between your channel and the platform that honestly 99% of creators completely miss when they're first starting out. It's a massive disconnect. As creators, our perspective is entirely emotional, right? We think, oh, my editing must be bad, or nobody cares about my topic. But the algorithm's perspective? It's completely cold, logical, and totally data-driven. Its perspective is simply, I have no data on you. Here's the brutal truth of the matter. The algorithm isn't judging your art at all. It's actively burying your content simply because it lacks the missing information to know exactly who should see it. It absolutely refuses to guess. So to fix this missing information problem, we're going to unlock 3 hidden back-end settings right inside YouTube Studio: channel keywords, upload defaults, and default tags. All right, let's dive right into secret setting number 1, channel keywords. If you dig into your YouTube Studio settings and click on Channel, you're going to find the Keywords section. And you know what? This is almost always completely empty on new channels. It's a massive missed opportunity. These keywords act as invisible signals that define your entire channel's identity, preventing the platform from just taking wild guesses about what you do. They essentially tell the system what your whole ecosystem is about, not just a single isolated video. Now, pay super close attention to the difference here. When normal creators actually do manage to find this setting, they usually just throw in broad, single words like money or psychology. But you want to completely avoid using those broad, single words. Instead, use long phrases that your target audience actually types into the search bar. Think along the lines of how to make money online with no experience, or psychology of self-improvement. You are feeding the search engine exactly what it's hungry for. And hey, you don't even have to guess what long phrases to use. A fantastic pro tip is to use the free TubeBuddy extension to literally spy on your competitors and the biggest channels in your specific niche. Just model the exact keywords that are already proven to be working for them. It's an incredible, totally free shortcut to establishing your channel's authority right out of the gate. Moving right along, let's check out secret setting number 2, upload defaults. You can find this right in that exact same settings menu. And let me tell you, this setting is absolute gold. Why? Because it guarantees that every single video automatically includes whatever rich information you write in there, saving you hours of repetitive work. It essentially functions as automatic SEO. Not only does this save you a ton of time, but it ensures you never ever forget to give the algorithm its essential data on a new upload. You really should treat this setting as your elevator pitch. It needs to be a short, highly focused description of your channel that YouTube reads every single time you post. It must clearly state 3 crucial things: who you are, who you help, and what specific topics you cover. Remember, this isn't just for human viewers. The system itself uses this text to firmly solidify your place in their massive recommendation engine. Okay, that brings us to secret setting number 3, default tags. Located right inside that exact same upload defaults menu we were just talking about, you'll find the tag section. Now, I know there is plenty of debate out there in the creator space about the usefulness of tags, but here is the reality for brand new creators. When YouTube has almost zero data about your fresh channel, no watch time history, no click-through rates, nothing, tags become one of the main, absolutely critical signals to connect your new content to what people are actually searching for from day one. They literally bridge the gap between your video and the viewer's intent. The strategy here needs to be super precise. Don't go crazy. By adding just 2 to 5 default tags that mix broad terms like psychology with highly specific long-tail phrases like psychology of success, you automatically give the algorithm a much better, layered understanding of your content's context. And the absolute best part? It happens automatically on every single upload with zero extra work on your part.
All right, let's tie this all together into the core concept of this whole explainer, the algorithm GPS.
These 3 settings we just covered, they work together as a comprehensive GPS system for the platform. Think about it. You're feeding it exactly what your channel is through channel keywords, what your specific videos are about through upload defaults, and what your viewers are actively searching for through default tags. You are quite literally handing the system the exact coordinates it needs to find your ideal audience. The massive paradigm shift here boils down to this. Together, these settings stop YouTube from guessing and start YouTube from knowing. By feeding the algorithm this rich, structured data right from the back end, you transition your channel from being an unknown variable that gets buried out of pure caution to being a known entity that the algorithm explicitly trusts. And this right here is your final destination. When the algorithm finally knows who you are, it completely changes its behavior. It stops hiding your hard work and starts actively pushing it to an audience that actually engages, watches, and most importantly, hits that subscribe button, taking you from 0 views all the way to those major channel milestones. So that wraps up our explainer for today. But before you go, I have to leave you with one highly critical question. Are your YouTube Studio settings completely empty right now? Seriously, before you spend another 10 hours editing, and definitely before you upload another video only to watch it flatline at 0 views, will you take just 2 minutes today to open your settings and give the algorithm the exact GPS coordinates it desperately needs to make you a success? Thank you so much for joining me to explore this today. Go